Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. And listen, this Art the Clown box set thing, this Art Attack box set, is pretty amazing. This is like the third video I had to do on this thing. I did an unboxing, but then I spent my weekend actually viewing each one of these titles on 4K and Blu-ray. Yes, I went through the 4K. And I went through the Blu-ray. Now, I went in the living room, and I watched the 4Ks in the living room on the 4K TV. And I'm going to give you my personal opinion on everything. Now, there was a question that was given to me by somebody, and I thought it was kind of a cool question. So let's just let's answer that question right now, because I think it's kind of cool. The covers of these things right here say 18 plus restricted, high impact blood and gore, high impact horror. Okay, the deal is that somebody asked me, are these covers reversible? And the answer to your question, my friend, is yes, they are. Look at that. The only difference is it does not have the little thing here, this thing that says, and this is not a sticker, this is actually like part of the thing. So more than likely, I'm going to turn mine inside out, and I am going to have them this way, so that way they have, I'm not going to do it now, I'll do it on a later date, but yeah, they are reversible. The cover art is exactly the same as the cover art you see when you open up the packages, minus the, whoop, come on, what are you doing to me? Yeah, minus the little 18 plus thing. Now, let's break this down here first. Terrifier 1, 4K Blu-ray. Now, I will tell you that I do own Terrifier 1 on 4K and Blu-ray, and I have watched them both prior to this release. And is it better? Are they better? Are they better looking? Do I feel like I've accomplished something? I will tell you that the Blu-ray on this thing, I'm not really sure what they did to it, per se, but it did look better than the original Blu-ray that I had back in the day, like the original first release, and the 4K was pretty impressive also. Now, with these movies, there are a couple of things that I do want to warn you about. So, yeah, let me try putting this the right way. So Terrifier 1 looked amazing on both Blu-ray and 4K. I thought that they were flawless. Like I said, I watched them back to back. I even did a thing where I went to a certain scene, like I think it was like scene 3. I think I tried to do like scene 2 or scene 3 on each one, so I would be in this. So I know exactly which spot I'm in when you put the discs in, and I wanted to see what the difference in picture quality would be. I will tell you that the picture quality on Terrifier 1 on 4K is really nice. Really nice. The Blu-ray is good. The Blu-ray is good, but the 4K is really nice. Terrifier 2, same story. I will pop this open and show you what the other side thing. Yeah, same story with Terrifier 2. The Blu-ray and 4K, the 4K is really nice. Here we go. Same thing. Missing the little 18 plus for high impact horror, violence, blood, and gore. I don't necessarily need that in my life. That's like I think that's a foreign thing. That's a wherever this collection came from. And somebody did ask me. They were like, I guess they tried to order it from outside the U.S. No, they ordered it from the U.S. and they wondering why I was able to get a copy. I said, when these things went on pre-order, I received a text message, not text message, was it a text message? No, it was an email from Umbrella Films saying that this was going out on pre-order. Now, I will tell you that prior to this, they had a Terrifier 2 box set that came with the flower sunglasses, and it came with some other stuff, some booklets and stuff like that. And I missed out on it. I passed on it, I missed out on it, and then I felt regret. I contacted the seller. I contacted Umbrella, and Umbrella said to me, they go, listen, we have some that people did not pick up. Like I guess they pre-ordered them, or they did not fulfill their payment policy or whatever, and they had some that they could give to me. You know, we got one for you. You know, just send us the $100-something and we'll send it to you. In my head, I didn't feel good about that. I felt like $100-something for one movie did not make any sense, especially since, as we can see, there is a Terrifier, 1, 2, and 3 box set here. It actually has All Hallows Eve on it also, which is the 2 original Terrifier films crammed into that one film. So I am kind of thankful I didn't buy it just for the silly sunglasses, which you can easily buy at any Spencer Gifts. It just didn't make any sense to me. But I will tell you that I did watch this, and I did skip to the same thing. And the Blu-ray, phenomenal, and the 4K, phenomenal. Okay, so far, if you're gonna watch the 4K or the Blu-ray on these two, you're in good shape. They're both really good. If you're a 4K fan, if you're a Blu-ray fan, they're both really good. Now, this is the one that I question. This is the question one, because I put this in, and I originally put in the Blu-ray. And I was like, wow, that's very remembrant of me going to the movie theater and enjoying the movie. Yep, same setup there. It had this, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a crisp, crackly type look about it. It had like a natural look about it. And so I put in the 4K, and I put in the 4K, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna throw this out here, and you're probably gonna comment below and tell me that I'm absolutely crazy, but I thought that the Blu-ray gave it more, what's the word I'm looking for? More depth. The Blu-ray gave it more depth because the way it was filmed with a certain camera. It was filmed in a grainy. That's what I'm looking for. It was filmed in a grainy way. So when you put in the Blu-ray kind of cleans it up, and it makes things a little bit darker and a little bit more, there's a little more reds, and there's a little more blues, and a little more stuff going on. And I just got to tell you that when I went to go see it in the theater, it was not very remembrant of seeing it in the theater. Now, I know people buy the 4Ks to upgrade. You want to see the best quality picture that you possibly can. But sometimes it's not necessarily the best quality picture, if they're AI in it, or they're doing extra things to it to enhance it and make it cleaner or crisper or non-grainy, especially in a movie like this, because you want your Terrifier movies to have more of a grindhouse feel. If you know what I'm talking about, if you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino and you understand the grindhouse feel, okay, or the old school blaxploitation films and stuff like that, that's what you want. You want that grainy Dolomite feel. You want that feel, and that's what the Blu-ray does in this, but not the 4K. The 4K actually enhances it, makes it look very, very crisp and beautiful, but doesn't give you the same feeling that you got when you went to go see it in the movie theater. And I'll tell you, I went to go see this in the movie theater with my wife. It was a very exciting moment, because she had contacted me and said, hey, Terrifier 3 is out in the movie theater. I'm like, what do you mean it came out in the movie theater? Like, usually these things don't come out in the movie theater. They go directly to Blu-ray or 4K or whatever, and then I got to buy the box sets or whatever it is. Very rarely do they ever come out in a movie theater, so, but she's like, no, Terrifier 3 is in the movie theater. So I'm like, we're going tonight. It was the premiere. And this one is very special to me. So I want to see it in the regular format. I want to see it with the grainy feel to it. But you can't really go wrong with this box set, because you are getting the 4K and the Blu-ray. So whatever your preference is, if you have a preference for 4K, then you're going to get what you asked for. If you have a preference for Blu-ray, you're going to get what you asked for. Plus, it does come with this nice little book there, and maybe I should have went a little bit slower last time to show you guys what was going on with the book. I did kind of breeze by it because I was afraid of what they were going to show or not show as far as pictures go. And but I did notice, I did thumb through it, and I'm not a big book person, but it does show you the special effects and how they put the makeup on, and what different. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Listen, I'm more of a picture guy than a reading guy, so this was definitely a better thing for me. Like, this is what we got for reading is up here, you know what I mean? But then we got plenty of pictures to look at. in the back over here. And it breaks down every single movie, and you even get to see like alternate cover arts and alternate covers from the Blu-rays and the 4Ks and the, I mean, you've probably seen some of these on your 4Ks or on your Blu-rays. Some of these I have never seen at all. Yeah, this is pretty much, yeah, like, see, this is something, I've never seen this one before. And I never seen this one before, I don't believe. I think when I went to go see the movie, I think when I went to the movie theater, it was actually, this was the main one in part 3. This is the new commissioned art that they use for this thing. And then this is the box set cover. I've never seen this before, too. These are probably all 4Ks and Blu-rays that I'm going to have to purchase later on down the road. And then there was one more question that I had, and it was about the stickers. The stickers in here. I mean, we have these. Nobody asked about these. These were the ARTcards, the lobby cards. But they were asking if there was missing stickers. And no, the stickers there just wasn't much thought put into the stickers. They're not missing. They're just scattered and stupid, you know. It's kind of a, like, you get the covers of the box set, you get the covers of part 2, and you get the cover of part 3, and then you get the this is also a sticker that says Terrifier 3, and even the umbrella one is a sticker. So say you want to stick on the back of your car, but then you get these are the sunglasses, and you get this over here, and then you got whatever this thing is, like a cut in half. I don't even know. I've watched all the movies. I don't know if that's some kind of symbol I should know about. Comment below. That's a symbol. This is that other thing that came in the Super Deluxe set that I just thought was absolutely ridiculous, because that does not look anything like Art the Clown. It looks like a stove. It looks like my furnace downstairs. That's what that looks like. And then I think the question was, is there stickers missing? No, look at that. That's all that is like random blood spatter stickers, and they just left a lot of space for like a lot of. There's nothing else there. It just left a lot of space to do other things with it. I'm not complaining. I think this box set is pretty amazing. And I will tell you that I will also be first in line for when they release the Art the Clown, whatever, Art Attack Part 2 or whatever, when they put when they come out with Part 4, which Part 4 is coming out soon. They're saying Part 4 will be here before you know it. And there has been rumors, and I want to throw this out there, that Damien Leone is trying to, what he wants to do is, and you guys can comment below on this, but I've watched a lot of interviews, and because we dealt with Halloween and then we dealt with Christmas, there has been talk saying that he does want to do a Art the Clown in an Easter type episode. So we might actually see a crazy Art the Clown in a bunny costume eventually down the road. He may be the Easter bunny. I don't know. I don't know what Damien Leone's thought process is on all of this stuff, but I guess he wants to cover all of the holidays. We might even get a Terrifier meets Leprechaun. Imagine that. Terrifier meets Leprechaun. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I figured I'd just clear up a few things. Listen, this was a review because I have actually watched them. I watched every single one on Blu-ray and 4K. And I'm going to tell you, Part 1, Part 2, Blu-ray, 4K, superb. Part 3, you're probably going to want to watch on the Blu-ray. If you're nostalgic and you want to get that feeling like you had when you saw it in the theater, then you're probably going to want to go with the Blu-ray over the 4K. That's, like I said, the 4K is very, very clean, but maybe too clean. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a hit. 4Ks, I'm still very on the fence with the 4Ks because there's still a hit or miss. There's still a hit or miss. I hear more people complaining about 4Ks than they complain about Blu-rays. That's just a fact. Either they're complaining about how dark they are, or how blue they are, or how they did something to this or whatever. Listen, fact check me on some of that stuff. Let's I'm gonna throw out the James Cameron collection with the AI stuff that they did. People hated that stuff. Okay, I watched it. I loved the fact that I had True Lies finally on a 4K format or a Blu-ray format, because it was very scarce, very tough to find True Lies. So I was happy to get it. But a lot of people are complaining about 4Ks, and there's a quick solution to that. Stop being so spoiled and just buy the Blu-rays, okay? I bought this because I'm a big Terrifier fan. I think Art the Clown is easily going to be the next Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Chucky. I really think that he is going to just keep blowing up. He's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll tell you the reason for it, because Damien Leone was smart enough not to sell his character. Okay, he created Art the Clown, and I've watched enough interviews and I've heard him say that he had offers. He had offers from different studios that wanted to buy his character and wanted to sell off the character, and they would have did 101 different things with it. Now, I've gotten some comments from people saying I was a huge Freddy Krueger fan, and then I met Art the Clown. And I love the comedic break between horror and comedy with Art the Clown. Freddy was amazing. Listen, if you go back, now I'm going to give you a little bit of challenge here. Go back and watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1. You go back and watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed. I got a little bit, I'm sorry, I went to a special screening of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, and I was like, wow. Even the most famous actors that like Johnny Depp couldn't act back then, and Freddy with the long arms, and you couldn't really see Freddy. It wasn't really till Part 3 where Freddy actually became the iconic character that we all know and love. It's when he started talking, he started having more conversation with people. There was more comedy going on, and then every episode, every not episode, but every movie after that, part 4, part 5, Dream Child, Freddy's Dead, it just seemed like they gave him more one-liners. It turned him more into like a comedic character than a slasher character, where Art is pretty much staying loyal to the slasher character. I mean, I don't think you can get any more grotesque or over the top right now as far as iconic horror characters as Art the Clown. And I'm gonna stick with this character right to for the long run, because I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm still a fan of Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, and Leatherface, and Chucky, and Leprechaun, and the Tall Man, and all Pinhead. I'm still a fan of all of those people. But something about this character. So I mean, there's so many things that they can do with this character. There's so many things that they can do to just. I mean, I think he's trying to top himself. I think he just keeps getting better and better and better. I'll tell you, part 1 was All Hallows Eve was good. Part 1 was good. It was creepy. Part 2 I thought was really good. Threw in a little bit of that nostalgic Dungeons and Dragons type feel to it. You know, it had like a little weird stuff going on. The scenes were a little grotesque, but so much over the top where I wasn't like, I feel sick. I literally feel sick watching this. No, these movies don't make me sick. I think I'm numb. I think I'm just totally numb because I watched so many horror movies in my past and present, and then the last one was great. I thought it was a great. I'm calling it a great Christmas movie. It's a Christmas classic now. It's gonna be a Christmas classic in my house. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, pick this up if you haven't gotten this yet. It's still on the website. I checked it yesterday. It's still there. It's still available for order. You, my friends that have not received it yet and question why I received mine already, and you're saying this is a little strange that you have your copy. Well, I got my copy because day 1 I pre-ordered it. And supposedly the guys that ordered it or gals that ordered it on day 1 are getting their copies earlier. So listen, I hope you get your copy soon. I know you're going to enjoy it. I know you're going to love it. Hey, play that little game where you watch the 4K and Blu-ray, especially part 3, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Between the grindhouse grain, I'm going to call it the grindhouse grain to the 4K magic. That's what I'll call it. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.